complete different person. Grumpy if I wasn't stoned, couldn't eat, heaps of things like lethargy. Yeah, man. Yeah. When I was probably 17 to 21 or 22. I was like, I'd smoke every day, man. Like, I'd wake up, go to my mates, smoke.
Yeah.
How much?
I guess it all comes down to personal experience, you know. Like, I've got mates who smoke all day, every day, but their characters don't change and they're still happy as Larry, and nothing's really bad's come of it. But obviously, it's different with everyone else.
Oh, man, like, if I was stoned, I was the happiest person ever. But if I wasn't, like, bit of personal information, I ruined 3 Christmases in a row because I thought my brother and my sister were taking the piss out of me, because I wasn't stoned. And I was just like, fuck this, fucking out of here, straight around to my mate's place, sucking down billies. Yeah, it was bad, man. Like, I look back and I go, my poor mum.
Yeah. No. Yeah, I hear you. I'm hearing you.
So that Andy,
my brother smokes most nights. Not anymore, but he was. But he, like you're saying, you wouldn't even know. He's just the most normal dude at all times, and then he has his joints at night. That's it.
that's Andrew speaking, yeah? I can't see you very well. That's Andrew, yeah?
No, it's Kyle.
Kyle.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, Kyle. You really, I'm very interested in what you're saying. I mean, my job here is not to change people's minds. My job here is to listen to you guys and try and come up with some sort of a consensus where you guys kind of become convinced from your own experience and each other's experience. So, what would you say? What would you say is the reason why marijuana has really affected your personality, almost fabricating a new one, as opposed to other people, like what Lockie's saying? If you smoke occasionally, it's not a problem. But you got to a stage where it kind of destroyed your life.
Oh, for sure. And I was living at home with Mum as well, and Mum is like so anti-drugs. And I think because when I was a kid, when I was in grade 6, I had a massive accident, and a push bike accident. I ripped my lip completely off my face, like it was hanging. And ever since then, I got traumatized by obviously A, the accident, but B, kids at school, man, like for years just bagged the shit out of me. So I resorted to drugs for that reason. And even Mum was like, marijuana is an escape. You're taking this shit to escape your life. And I was like, nah, whatever. That's bullshit. Like, I smoke it because I love it. Like, I love smoking weed. I was young and dumb. But now I look back on it and I go, holy shit, like, I was actually smoking weed because when I was stoned, I'd just forget about everything. I'd play video games, whatever. So I guess that's the reason why I did it. But once again, exactly like Craig said, you learn from your mistakes. And I, of all people, have definitely learned from my mistakes. So, and which has made me a better person for sure. Like, I'm a completely different person than I ever used to be. So,
I'm obviously I don't use marijuana, but as I told you last week, but I'm inspired by what you're saying. So, what would you say to someone, whoever that person might be, who's considering using marijuana, even in the short term, given your experience in the long term? I guess we've got to start somewhere to get somewhere.
Like I said, if it's occasional, who cares? Like, yeah, it's fine. Like, occasional's fine, but when you're depending on a drug to escape life, then you got big serious issues. And I think, like, smoking a joint is one thing, but to smoke a bomb is the complete other side. Like, smoking a billy is almost like, heroin's version of whacking it.
Yes.
Yeah, but like, you can sit there with a couple of guys and like have a joint and share it around. As soon as you start smoking bombs, it's like, game over. Like, you're whooped. Like it's completely
Oh,
different.
for sure, man.
Well,
And I think because like I was young, we had to always mix. So I was like full addicted to the tobacco, but yet I never smoked ciggies at all. So maybe that was a big factor in it as well. Like I was addicted to nicotine, but I didn't know it. So that's why I would always be having my fix from Billy's.
Yeah. Well, it is true. Like you can't eat, you can't sleep. Like it takes you like a solid week after getting off to like be able to eat again, to be able to sleep again. You get sweats. You feel like you're like,
Oh, bad, man. It was so bad when I got off.
bed. You feel like you got hectic crack energy going through you. Like you're fucking like alive again. It's fucked.
But like I couldn't, like I was a real skinny dude when I was younger, and I think another factor was obviously the weed speeds your metabolism up, and you're always eating, but it's going nowhere. And as soon as I got off, man, boom, 10 kilos straight on.
Yeah, but
So yeah, it's got a lot of pros and cons, I think, but yeah, obviously if you're a heavy user, then it's usually bad.
yeah, but
Kyle, can I ask you this question? In your opinion, how does a person, which is what Lachlan was saying before, like if you're an occasional user, how